Everybody, this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report. I'm also here for virtual road shows, and this is choosing the right all-inclusive resort for a destination wedding or honeymoon. We have with us four panelists, and please wave when I introduce you. Yanique Thomas, wedding manager, Princess Hotels and Resorts Jamaica. Ruben Vasquez, the business development manager for Ocean by H10 Hotels. Gina Johnson, senior manager, destination weddings, Hilton All Inclusives. And Maria Cabrera, Product and Operation Coordinator, Caribbean for Bahia Principe. So welcome all of you. You guys are all experts. We have a bunch of travel advisors watching. I'm going to remind them at the end to go to your booths and visit you there. But let's start off now and get them enticed to come and say hi. So, first question, can you briefly describe your all-inclusive resorts and where they're located? And we will start with, let's see, Maria.
Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It's our pleasure to be here. My name is, like I mentioned before, Maria Cabrera from Bahia Principe Hotels Resorts. Well, how to describe it? We have located 17 hotels in the Caribbean. We are located in Jamaica, Mexico, Riviera Maya, and Dominican Republic. In Dominican Republic, we have located in Punta Cana. We have a complex of 7 hotels. We have in the side on the north in Samana. We have over there 2 hotels located. This is the Grand Samana and also the Portillo. And then La Romana located close to the Santo Domingo, like at 30 minutes from Santo Domingo. We have 2 hotels located. We have the La Bahia Principe La Romana and Luxury Bougainville. All our tours are for adults and kids. So we are all inclusive hotel. So it's very important that first of all to show you and explain it to you all inclusive company brief a little bit is we are family hotels. So it's very special. We have family hotel for all the guests that would like to enjoy here, especially for weddings. And for honeymoons, I suggest to you and go to especially for the luxury hotel only adults because I know that you're coming here for honeymoons. You don't want to hear like your kids around. You want to be relaxing and enjoy the romantic moment.
Okay. Let's move on to Yanique. Tell us about your product.
Thank you so much, Alan. So I want to introduce you to Princess Hotels and Resorts Jamaica. We newly opened in November of 2024. We are a luxury all-inclusive property, and it's 2 distinct properties. We have our adult property, which is Princess Senses the Mangrove, and also Princess Grand Jamaica, which is the family side. We are located 90 minutes away from Montego Bay, Donald Sangster's airport, and that is in the Negril Resort area. Now, for our both properties, we provide high-end accommodation, world-class winning dining options, premium amenities, and we cater to a variety of guest preferences. On the adult side, we offer a more serene, romantic atmosphere that's ideal for couples. And while on the family side, it provides family-friendly activities and accommodations, perfect for families or groups that are traveling with children. No, on the adult side of the property, I have to highlight that we have 14 overwater villas. So, you don't need to go to the Maldives, is right here in Jamaica. 14 overwater villas. We also have platinum benefits when it comes on to certain category rooms that comes with your butler. When it comes on to culinary delights, we have 15 dining options and 14 bars. And we also have a beautiful beach that's 350 meters. So there's something there for everyone.
Ruben, please tell us about your hotels.
Thank you, Alan. So happy to be here with all these amazing people around. I just have to say that we are Ocean by H10. Of course, we belong to a larger family, which is H10, but we are an all-inclusive brand located in the Caribbean, from Mexico, Dominican Republic, and of course, our newest properties are is in Jamaica. And what we can offer is actually a multi-generational promise for, when you're planning a destination weddings, you have a big group that they have different necessities, and Ocean is the perfect fit for them. It's an ideal property to go on vacation, to go with your family, to go with your significant other for a romantic getaway. We offer activities like scuba diving, like, for example, we have a bowling alley that is also included. You don't need to pay any extras. We also offer, for example, in Jamaica, a lazy river water park, no extra fees, a dining experience that is actually a dining show. You have multiple international cuisine that is actually for dining options that you can make reservations, or you cannot, you don't. You can use an app to make reservations if that is necessary. And we offer one program that is Stay Green. So Stay Green for us is the way that we promise to the environment, to the ocean, to take care of the ocean, like reduce our impact, and of course take care of the environment and have an impact also with the local communities. So that's actually what ocean is actually taking care of, and that's important for some wedding couples to take into consideration as well.
Thank you, Ruben. And Gina, tell us about the Hilton All-Inclusives.
Thanks so much, Alan. Well, first and foremost, Hilton is bringing over 100 years of expertise in hospitality to the all-inclusive experience, offering luxury beachfront resorts in top destinations like Mexico and the Caribbean, including Vallarta, Tulum, Cancun, Curacao, Jamaica, and our newest location. Well, we have one in Dominican Republic, but we have a new property that's going to be opening up the end of June in Michis, Dominican Republic, which you would fly into Punta Cana. But we're very excited about this property. It's called the Zemi Michis. It's an all ages, upscale, all inclusive. It's going to have oceanfront bungalows, 1 and 2 bedroom. It's going to have things like pickleball and bowling alley. So we're really elevating the experience across the board, not just food and beverage, but through the experience as well.
Thank you. So, gang, listen, what should travel advisors consider when selecting resort for a destination wedding or honeymoon? What should they be telling their clients? Let's start with you, Ruben, please.
You always give me the tricky questions.
Well, they're
So
all going to get
here-
it. Everyone's going to answer it. So,
But
your
I
turn.
think for every travel agent should consider it's listen to your client, listen to what they care about. It's not only about the wedding couple, but also, you know, the parents of the bride, the I don't know, the best friends, the whatever friend that is close to the family, because the reason that they are traveling is because they want to belong, to be part of that amazing experience of having a destination wedding. So, for example, from my behalf, what I can tell you at H10 Hotels, because we are multi-generational, we have options for every member. That's why we one of our mojos said, with you in mind. You can have a beautiful coffee parlor for the ones that they love coffee. If you want to stay in the adults only section or in the family section at the same hotel, you have the best of two worlds. So that's the kind of activities that we think in about different members of the family, that they have different needs and different expectations. So it's very hard for a travel agent to be aware of all of them, but at least listen to what they are actually looking for.
Okay, and Yanique, what should travel advisors consider telling their clients when they're picking a honeymoon or a wedding destination?
Of course, first and foremost, I think guest satisfaction ultimately is the goal, not just for the wedding couples, but for the guests, of course. So you have guest preferences. So we need to find out from those clients, what is priority for you? Are you looking for a wedding? Are you looking for a honeymoon? If it is either one of those, what are you looking for? Are you looking for seclusion? Are you looking for fun? Do you want it to be interactive for everybody? So that's very important. And that now allows everybody to be able to choose the right activities for everybody. When it comes on to the amenities and the services, you want to ensure that the client is satisfied. So if it is that they're looking for a dedicated wedding planners, if they're looking for a private beach, exclusive honeymoon packages, those are some of the things that you want to zone in on with your clients and ask those questions. If it comes on to a room and the priority for your clients is the room, no, you know where to go from there when it comes on to suites. Is it that you want a suite that has a butler? Is it that you don't want to leave your suite? What is priority for you? Also, you want to look at, as a travel advisor, you want to look at the inclusions for that particular property that the client is going to be going. Do they have a lot of dining options? When it comes down to excursions, is that something that's a priority for your clients? And is that something that is offered at that property? And when it comes down to location, a lot of persons want to see beach. Some persons may want to see garden. They may want to see mangroves, That is something that, the travel advisor, it's good for the travel advisor to understand when they're speaking with their clients and selecting a property or selecting a resort for their clients. And of course, you have to look at capacity as well. When it comes down to, for example, South Asian weddings are usually large. So you want to ensure that you have a property that's able to facilitate one of those large events.
Great. Thank you, Yanique. Gina, for you guys, how should travel advisors decide what resort to go to?
I think that first and foremost, they need to understand the client's vision. How many guests are they going to have coming, and what kind of atmosphere do they want? And we're going to talk about two different things. Number one is weddings. And I think for weddings, it's important to know what the hotel offers as far as wedding packages. What are the inclusions? How many people does it include? Can it be customized to fit what the client's vision is? Second, and I think this is extremely important, is does the property have an on-site dedicated wedding and celebrations team? Because that's going to really help with the planning process, not just with the advisor, but with the couple as well. So I think it's important to have that, and we have that at all of our properties. Last would be group perks. So if they're doing a group contract, what kind of incentives does the hotel offer? Do they give complimentary rooms? Do they give upgrades? What are the benefits to your client that they can receive? And then I also think it's important for location and accessibility, because I think when your guests are coming, what is the weather going to be like when you're traveling? And is it going to be easy for everybody to get to? Is it an easy flight to destination that all of your guests can get to? And I think that Hilton All-Inclusive, or I know that Hilton All-Inclusive really fits all of these things for clients.
Great. Maria, the same question. What should travel advisors be considering when they propose resorts to their clients?
The first thing that I ask them to them, or I tell them to them, is verify if they have kids. Because some of, for example, us, we are complex, it's a really big, and some in our complex have adults only and also allow kids. For example, if you come in with kids, you are part of these people that bring a kids, they cannot be in the all-inclusive, and maybe the most of the groups stay in the all-inclusive. So the first thing they say, are you having kids in your wedding? How many kids you want? Because in regard to this one, you can inform them today, and especially to them, say, you know what, I can offer you this hotel, especially because they have a lot of activity for kids. If you don't have kids, you can also mention to them, we have these only adults that you can enjoy this part of the group, and they don't have to be like the kids around them. Also, especially the ask is your budget, because regarding your budget, you can offer to them what different type of resort is very comfortable for them, the wedding package that they have, what they have included, the inclusions, how many people included, what kind of weddings do you would like to have, like a party up, or you want to be in a hotel is very relaxed, not like a lot of activities. So we have a lot. Well, I don't know my partner, but sometimes we have brides. They would like to have like in an area that is very like a relaxing. But then we have wedding group. They are very party up, and they don't want to be a relaxing area. So this is very important that you know that not just like I mentioned before, not just like the bride and the groom, like all your party group, all the party that coming for your group, and also how the access to get to the hotel, because it's not the same that you come, for example, you come to Punta Cana and you'll be arriving in Santo Domingo. It's 2 hours and a half before, because maybe you have people coming from Colombia and only the airplane arriving in in Santo Domingo, have 2 more hours to go to Punta Cana. So this is one of the best thing also to verify with them what is the closest airport that you have it to arrive here, because you know that the airport you have to be 3 hours before to get the airplane, maybe 2 hours later in the airplane, and then when you get, for example, that you get to your destination and have 2 more hours to go in a car. So this is something that I have to explain them to them. So it's very important that you ask to your client, how many hours do you want to spend to get arrived at the hotel? In regard this one, I suggest to you this hotel because it's closer to you. I suggest to you this hotel because it's very quiet. Or I suggest to you this hotel because it's a family member. They have a lot of activity for your kids, the kids that are coming. Because I know for sure we are always take care of the bride and the groom, but when the bride and the groom arrive, we have to take care of the whole group. It's not just the couple, because the couple are bringing to you 30 people, 50 people, 100 people, and we need to take care of all of them.
You guys raised some great considerations. And I think people watching are going to learn a lot. They go, oh, I hadn't thought about that. So that's great. But now let's flip the question. So this is that was what travel advisors should consider. Now it's almost like a selling lesson. What should they be asking? And you've already mentioned that, Maria, when you said you were giving a list of things. So let's get laser sharp on that, because we're going to help them sell right now. So let's start with Yanique. What should they be asking their clients?
In regards to some of the questions that the travel advisor would ask the clients, what kind of atmosphere are you looking for? Do you want it to be romantic? Do you want it to be secluded? Do you want it to be lively and festive? That's very important, because know that pinpoints, okay, the atmosphere. We also need to look at the preferred wedding size that they're wanting. Is it a small, intimate ceremony? Do you want a larger family affair? That will guide you as to which property you need to go to. And then it also zooms into locations. Do you have a specific location in mind? Do you want it to be guarded? Do you want it to be beachfront? Do you want it to be a private island? Which we do have a private island here at Princess Hotels and Resorts. What kind of amenities are you seeking? I think I mentioned this before. Do you want to have a private butler? Do you want to have a spa or a wellness experience, which is now very big? Everybody's all about wellness. Do you want to incorporate some culinary delights? Do you want to have, let's say, charcuterie boards, Do you want to incorporate some form of cultural experience or tradition? That's also something that's very important. Persons are coming from all over the world, and they want to not only enjoy the islands or the particular location that they are, but they want to bring their traditions in as well. So we have to be able to incorporate that. And then we also have those families that are mixed. So when you have mixed cultures, that's very important for, incorporating all of that culture on both sides. And then, of course, it's also good to find out what is the budget as well. And that will allow the travel advisor to now say, okay, these are the options that we think are perfect for you in choosing a property.
I hope you travel advisors are writing these down, because you're getting more. Gina, give us the questions they should be asking.
Great, Alan. Yeah, this definitely ties in with the last question. Travel advisors should be asking key questions with their clients. Number one, it goes back to the wedding vision. What does the client want? Because that's what is the most important. What is their vision? Do they want beachfront? Do they want rooftop? Do they want garden? Do they want intimate? Do they want a grand over-the-top celebration? So that you can fit them with the right property that can accommodate that. Next is guest list and group needs. How many guests are attending? That's going to affect the location that maybe they can have the ceremony or the reception in. And do they need family-friendly or adult-only options? And that ties in not only with weddings, but with honeymoons as well. A lot of times honeymooners don't care if there's families around, but some of them definitely want an adult-only location. And package preferences. So what can you do with the package to fit the client's vision? Can you do custom decor? Can you add in additional events? Like they were talking about earlier, we can do cultural and really let them immerse into the local culture with some of the activities that we can add in. Next is travel and budget considerations. Again, it goes back to, is it a fly to destination that everybody's going to be able to get to easily? And are they flexible on their dates if they have budget constraints? Are they flexible on their group dates to get the best possible group rate for all of their attendees? And then location and activities. Do they want relaxing? Do they want access to nightlife, excursions, cultural experiences? Because again, their guests are coming down for a wedding, not just for the wedding, but they're going to be doing other events while they're there. And we want to ensure that they have enough activities and things to do on property that they're going to be very happy to not only be attending the wedding, but to be taking a vacation as well. So that's it for me.
No, thank you. Ruben, hit us with some questions.
I would say every travel agent should have like a quick questionnaire for every bride and groom. So for starters, I always start asking if they are looking for a legal or symbolic ceremony, because they have to be aware of how long in advance they need to arrive to any property. Maybe they have to do some paperwork while they are on the property, some blood tasting, yada, 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 yada. So that kind of paperwork on legal attachments to every ceremony, some brides are not quite aware of what is going on. So another thing that I should ask is, I would say that besides, Gina said something about the vision. Yeah, wait, the more involved you get into the vision board from them, the more efficient you will pass the information to the hotel, because that way we can also make recommendations. We are the experts of the venues. For example, if they are looking for, I don't know, an indoors air conditioning dinner reception, but they want to have a ceremony outside, we can do something and some recommendations as well based in what they need. I will also ask if they want to do something formal, something more casual, fun. What is their vibe? If they want to be plated, if they want to have, I don't know, a buffet lines, what are their needs? Because that is actually would reflect on the option of the package that we can also offer. Another thing that maybe some brides are not quite aware is, Gina mentioned something about the weather. Yes, weather change your body. And that is important for them to know that sometimes if you drink alcohol on the first time, on the first day, you're gonna blow. So it's important to keep that away. What about the vendors? Maybe your uncle would want to be the photographer of the wedding. Though that kind of information is important for us to know, so we can give you the right information, and they will be aware of the vendor fees if they bring people from outside of the hotel. If we provide, I don't know, hair and makeup, present service of the wedding gown, every little detail. We are the expert and we're gonna help you all of the process, but your main work is just to be in connection with the bride and groom and what they actually need, and we will give you the heads up of, these are something that you should add them just to be working together. That's the kind of thing that we need to do.
I feel like we're giving these travel advisors great training. Maria, give us some more questions.
Well, one of the things I think that my partners mentioned a little bit about that, especially what Ruben said, is the first thing that you have to ask him, you want a legal or symbolic ceremony? Because the legal ceremony in some of destinations, they, like Ruben said, they have to blow, they have to all the paperwork. For example, in Dominican Republic, you need to send the documents legalize in Spanish 3 months in advance. And also to return it, to send to you the wedding certificate, it take like a 2 or 3 months to send it to you back. So this is very important that you asking, especially if you can explain it today that it's better that officially to do a symbolic ceremony, depending on the destination, is more easy to them. Also, when you already know if you're going to be legal or symbolic, ask to them the date and the time, because it's more easy when you go too early to the hotel to let them know the time and the day they would like to have it. And after that, explain it to them, Dominican Republic, the weather is like this one, it's very sunshine in the morning, it could be raining in any minutes, and the time, you need to know that we have, the hotel will explain it to you, a plan B, the day that you arrive, because I always say to the bride, my darling, the weather here is bipolar. And they look like, what? Yes, it's very bipolar. So it's very important that you know that we always gonna offer to you the plan B. After that, ask to them the budget. What is your budget? How much you want to spend? It's like a Ruben say, you have your uncle or your friend that's going to be your photographer, or you want to use a outside vendor. Ask to them, explain it to them. The Sun Hotel have a vendor fee that they need to pay. It's not like they want to oh no, I have my aunt, or I have a friend from Dominican Republic or Mexico. They want to take picture. They have a vendor fee because they have all. Each hotel maybe have the vendor that they use. So this is the legal vendor that they use for each hotel. So they need to pay a vendor fee. And if you want to be like I mentioned, relaxing wedding, you want to be in the only adult wedding because you don't want to be kids around you. You want to have the wedding on the beach, on the garden, on the rooftop. So this is something that we need to be clear. How many guests do you would like to have? All the guests will be arriving at the same time. And the thing is, the most information that you have for your guests is going to be more easy, that will assist to you, the wedding planner or the specialist of the hotel help you. Because, for example, some of the wedding package have like a private check-in. If the group arrive together, we can prepare an area for all the group, like a nice theme. We can prepare a nice welcome for your group, and you're gonna feel comfortable. You feel, oh, like they prepare for all of me. That's the little thing that you're gonna ask. Other question that I always ask to the bride: you want to be closer to your friends on the room, or you want to be far away? It's like I mentioned, because sometimes as soon as they get married, they're gonna be like they wanna forget the couple, the people that come in with them. So it's very important when you mention you want to be closer to your bride, to your father, or be closer to your best man, bridesmaid. Sometimes say, you can add me in the building 1 and you can put it all of them in the building 20 because this is sometimes they spend 1 week or they arrive today, they get married tomorrow or today after, and they spend 1 week after, and they have all the family and tell them you. The thing is, the more question that you can get for the bride, it will be more easy for you. Also, the details, small detail, for example, oh, I have 30 people, but I don't want to play dinner. You can mention today, in this wedding package, they have included plated dinner. You would like to have the plated dinner, or you would like to have a buffet? Are you allergic to something that maybe you can say, oh, maybe we can, to know a little bit, because some hotels have already like the menu included, but maybe the bride don't eat that. And you can stand them to explain them to the hotel, the bride, or the couple like this menu, but she don't eat this one. What we can offer to her. So it's more easy to know a little bit more of the couple, especially when they organize like a 1 year before, 1 year and a half, 6 months, 8 months before. They're gonna be, and also just to let you know, the wedding planner from the hotel is gonna be your best friend. It's not going to be your competition. It's going to be your best friend, because she know more than you the location, the events, because sometimes they say, oh, the couple would like to have the wedding, I don't know, especially like in that area of the beach, but the only is going to be 10 people there, but there are 15. You say, no, we have to give it that to the bride. No, my darling, we need to explain it to you what the other option we can offer to you, because we are not your enemy. We are your friends. We are family. For that moment that you contact us, we are family, and we're going to work together.
So much to consider. And I'm thinking about and I think Ruben, you said, like if you have the wrong drink or something, or something the bride's allergic to, she won't fit in the gown.
It
You'll
happens.
swell up, and you have to think about everything. I'm marveling at all the detail that we've just uncovered here.
Steam bathroom. That's the
All right, so now the question is, on site, at the actual resort, what programs do you have that cater to honeymoons and weddings? And let's start with Gina, please.
For weddings and honeymoons, we have a lot of crossover services, such as romantic beachfront dinners. We can do special couple spa treatments. We have premium suite categories that they can choose from to really give an elevated experience while they're on property. And within our wedding packages, we do have things like upgraded upgraded amenities. We give them special romantic turn down service or breakfast in bed, but we also offer honeymoon packages that they can purchase that would give additional amenities, VIP check-in, curated experiences while they're on property to really make their honeymoon special. We've talked a lot about weddings, but I think honeymoons are very important too, because this is coming off the wedding. They want to relax. They really want to have that togetherness. So we have a lot of different honeymoon packages that they can choose from depending on what they're looking for.
And as you said that, I was thinking about also renewals. We should include that in all of your answers. It's not just the honeymoon, but the re-upping on the marriage. Anyway, let's move to Yanique. What programs do you have on site?
All right. So when it comes on to Princess Hotels and Resort Jamaica, we have a few honeymoon packages that include, of course, candlelight dinner that can be done on our private island. It can be done on our beach area. It can be done in our garden areas. We try to incorporate as well, not just a candlelight dinner, but we make it an experience. So we start out with couples massages or other spa experiences, and then we meander into the private culinary delights. We also have, of course, our dedicated wedding planners that assist with every detail of their stay with us and of their wedding as well. We have specially curated wedding packages that cater towards South Asian clients. Now, separate and apart from the South Asian clients that we have for our regular wedding packages, they are curated in such a way where we leave room for customizations. And that's very important because we know that one size does not fit all anymore. Everybody has their own unique vision for their wedding. There's something that they want that everybody else may not want. And we try to be as inclusive as possible when it comes on to the clients, what it is that they're looking for. And our wedding packages reflects that. When it comes on to our honeymoon suites, I have to boast about our overwater villas. Those are amazing. They are just simply to die for. When I am there, I feel as if I want to go on vacation and I'm like, why do I work here? But they're amazing and they're located in the ocean, but to the side as well, we have our mangroves. So those persons that, want that environmental feel of it, that greenery, that lushness, we have that for them. Now, when it comes on to our butler service, this is exclusive to our platinum category rooms. We have our premium platinum categories that are associated with our overwater villas, or presidential suites, and also our bridal suites. And these are perfect for honeymoons and for getaways. Those persons that want seclusion, you want to be able to be pampered, and you just want to enjoy your time together. This is the perfect premium platinum category rooms that you should choose. Now, separate and apart from those category rooms, we have our platinum category rooms that come with their own lounge, their own buffet, their own kids club. So that is something that you can definitely have when it comes on to being exclusive.
Okay. And then Maria, programs on site that you have for honeymoons and weddings.
Well, especially for weddings, we have like a romantic dinner on the beach, romantic breakfast on the room, for especially the romantic. Both of them are for honeymooners and also for our wedding package. We also offering to them like I upgraded all renew rooms. Bahia Principe right now, I've renovated all the rooms, so all the category are completely new one. We are continuing working in that. We also have especially like a discount for the spa so people they would like to use it. And for the wedding package, they have also included one of the things is the massage and all the activities have service in the spa for the couples. So one of the little things that we have it.
So Ruben, what programs do you have on site?
Well, for starters, for honeymooners, we have special inclusions that are exclusive for travel agents. All you have to do is just send me their wedding certificate for no longer than 1 year. And those inclusions are totally free, are complimentary, exclusive for travel agents. So what are those inclusions? Upgrade to the next room category available. We have romantic candlelight dinner. That's for all of our beautiful couples that are celebrating their special day, their honeymoon with us. And I also have, besides the romantic dinner, and a romantic in-room breakfast that is delivered the day after they arrive. So they will have a beautiful romantic breakfast on the room. And for wedding couples, one of the things that I really like is, for example, activities that are not related to the wedding. For example, because you are in a destination wedding, so you have to keep all of your guests entertained. So of course, the spa services that are important for every bride, the hair and makeup, we have wedding packages that has that service included, as well as the wedding gown present services. Remember that I was telling you about the present services? Those are included at one of our wedding collections. And for example, as I said, a dancing club, because after the party, you're gonna have a place to go and have fun and enjoy and have a great time. And what about if you get hungry after the celebration, after the big day? So there's gonna be a restaurant that opens until 6 a.m. So that's the place that everybody will be looking fancy and having a little fun, a little drunk, but that's the place that they will all meet. Maybe they want to go and grab a cup of coffee, because it's gonna be the whole spirit of that. So yes, we have amazing inclusions. We have something that we call all-inclusive wedding experiences for those bride and grooms that are very focused on how much do I have to pay for my wedding from day one. That is important for them to know that, okay, I will forget about everything because it includes the hair and makeup, the DJ, the lighting, everything is already there except the photographer. And that is going to be a great selling point for every travel agent to start offering Ocean to all of our guests, all of their clients. And that's pretty much what I can tell you about now.
Okay, we got to wrap up now. And what we're going to do is give all the travel advisors who are going to go to your panels, I mean, to your booths, but we're going to give them URLs for contact and for training. So let's start with Maria. Where should travel advisors go for training and more information aside from your booth in this conference?
Yes, especially for training, I will be the person in charge. They can be contact me to me, so I will train in more. I will be more than happy to show them to sell our honeymooners, to sell our wedding package around the 70 hotel that we are located here in the Caribbean, and also they can get it through BahiaPrincipe.com. They will see all the wedding package, all the honeymooners information, so they can go directly to them, and also they will see, in case they would like to see the especially destination, they will see the emails over there, and they will be more than helpful to assist them. So we are here to help you to go more weddings, more honeymooners in our Bahia Principe hotels.
Great. And Ruben, what URLs can we give them? What training do you guys have?
Yes, they can reach out to me. My email is sales1@Ocean Hotels. That is actually, I can tell them, what I like to do is to do a personalized training so I can be aware of what are their expectations, if they have any experience on the back, and design a training program that actually fit their needs. And as for weddings, we just recently launched our website that is amazing. That is an amazing option for every bride and groom, because of course, for travel agents, you can find out availability immediately on a website, and you get responses like that. So in that website, which is Ocean Perfect Day, they will find all the information about the venues, the hotel, the capacities, the activities included, and that they can share that information with their closest friends and avoid, other people to go Google and search weird websites, pages that they don't know where they come from, and they provide, I don't know, bad information. So that is the easiest way that they can share with their clients.
And Ruben, you said sales one. So is it a one or is it one? Is it spelled out?
Sales one, it has a number at oceanhotels.net.
I knew that, but I wanted to make sure everyone knew that.
Exactly.
Okay. And then Yanique, tell us where should they go for more information and training?
First, when it comes on to training, we try to do webinars, various webinars. We may do it as a group, but we are open to doing it on an individual basis as well for our travel advisors. In terms of the contact person, I would be the initial contact person. My email address is weddings with an S, mgr.jm@princess-hotels.com. And when it comes on to brochures and presentations, they are able to go online and find our fact sheet, which tells us about all the properties and also the wedding packages that we have, legal requirements, all of that fun stuff. We also do in-person or virtual workshops. So if travel advisor wants to come down, want to take a look, we do have rates and they're able to do site inspections. We welcome you. We want you to enjoy the property, see the property, and understand what we're all about so that you're able to sell our property.
And Gina, bring us home. What
All right.
URLs and what training do you guys have?
Travel advisors can access information on a resort's honeymoons and destination wedding programs by visiting our brand new HiltonContentHub.com. There they can access resources, training opportunities, and exclusive offers. I also recommend that you join our email list through the link on Content Hub to stay updated on training opportunities, FAMs, exclusive offers, and the latest resort news.
I want to thank you all for blowing our minds with so much information. I know that the travel advisors are going to benefit. I hope they visit all your booths, and I wish you all good luck. Thank you. And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.